few minutes. So yeah, this is kind of all intertwined. So as far as this entire situation goes, result is the result. But I do want to say though that I feel like, well, obviously Seth is the biggest name in this entire thing in terms of title, like, or what you like your head in this as. But I'm gonna say that everyone involved in this situation, except for maybe I don't know as far as like swag or like Cisco, I have no clue about that. But all I gotta say is, as far as like Noodles and Clyde goes, there's tons of things on them as well. And I don't want this to turn into a thing where it's just like, sure, you can say whatever you want about Seth, but also peg Noodles the same way because he's openly racist. Here's an audio clip of him saying the hard R. Here's a screenshot of him calling me the hard R.
Yeah, he called me the hard R as well.
And here's
I have
bro him.
We have the video.
No, I'm gonna bro him because this isn't about Noodles, it's about Clyde.
It doesn't matter, dude. Noodles is.
If it's not about Noodles, get Noodles the fuck out of the call. Get Clyde in here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fucking dumb Discord mod out of the call, then, you dumb motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Noodles is a fucking idiot, racist, fucking.
Yeah, he's racist.
Like he's called me.
Guys, one at a time. Hold on.
I need to say something.
Hold on.
Bro, I swear she's either like, all right, I'm not trying to be mean. This is either her, that's legitimately her personality, or she's high as fuck, or something. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
And also,
like, he looks so just normal, right? To me, my opinion. Her, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Understand, right?
She's sus.
Mostly Seth supporters in this call. It's mostly Seth supporters, right? But it's got to be one at a time, all right? So who's got to say something?
Me.
I want to say something.
Wait, no, okay. They have to say shit, but I have to say something to you specifically.
Let that dude finish his point, the lawyer. Let the lawyer finish his point.
All right. Let me thank you. So, if you look in the group chat, here's like open screenshots of him literally being openly racist.
Yeah. Wait, you saw that? She got a kiss, and then she was like, daddy. Like, what the fuck?
Literally.
I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like I said, it's just a preference. Like, I don't fucking know, but
literally calling me the hard R. There's like an audio clip, but I'm sure because of YouTube, you can't play the literal R word. I can send it to you personally if you want to listen to it.
Like,
now, who's saying it?
So, wait, hold on. Let me finish. Let me talk.
Who's saying? Who's saying it?
I don't care as far as like.
Who is saying the hard?
This is Noodles.
Oh, Noodles. Okay, Noodles. All right.
Noodle. Yeah, that's my point. My point is key. Like, you can title this whatever. You can do whatever. But I'm simply saying that do not let Noodles get any type of like momentarily clout from this whatsoever. Do not let him escape. Don't let Clyde escape.
You have this.
Don't let Clyde. Wait, hold up. Let me finish talking. I'll let you talk. You can be quiet. All right, so thank you. Don't let Clyde escape when he openly has a doxer and an IP grabber, and then at the end of their live stream, they go, "Oh well, because we can't work with Seth anymore, we're gonna make a collab video on Naruto versus Ichigo." That's just cringe as fuck. They're all weird. All right,
let me talk. Time out. Mute. Everybody mute. Okay, listen. All right. Look. All right. We brought this up multiple times, all right? I remember asking you, Noodle, if you were saying...
literally what he said.
Racist stuff. Your response was, no, there's no proof. And at the time, I was a minor, all right? Now he's saying he has proof of you saying the N-word. Please respond. And only Noodle.
I love how he calls him only Noodle instead of Noodles.
They literally talked about how like their defense for Seth earlier was that these screenshots were out of context, clipped out, could be.
Bro, guys, I've been watching this shit. I swear to God, it's 9 hours right now, bro. 9 fucking hours, and it's 3 in the morning for me right now. Oh my God, I'm never contributing to drama like this ever again. I can't, bro.
Right? Same thing applies here to these screenshots.
Because like tomorrow I gotta watch Critical Moist. Thank God his is only like an hour something long. Thank the heavens. But oh my God, I didn't expect it to be like this.
And I actually have proof of Seth asking Jade, one of the guys in call right now, if he could doctor screenshots for him. So I can post that as well.
Okay, wait.
Second thing. Please do.
I have a comment on that.
Hold up. Before you talk to me, let me say something first. I want to make it known for the record, though, that we're not necessarily saying that Noodles is a saint. We're not necessarily saying that Noodles is any better than fucking Seth, or either of them are good people. The difference is Noodles doesn't have almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Noodles is a nobody at this point.
But that doesn't take away from the point that he's also a bad person. He's motivated. Like,
I know, but bro, you can expose.
Bro, he called Noodles a nobody. I know that hurt, bro. I know that hurt.
You don't think they're dishonestly trying to win things?
You think he's a bad guy, but you don't think he's gonna lie? Like, be fucking real.
You don't think he's dishonest, you stupid fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Be fucking for real, my nigga. You think he's not gonna lie?
Calm down.
Whoa. Time out. Did I just hear Seth say the N-word?
I don't think he said that.
That was like Crew or Leon. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we were both yelling at the same time.
I actually have more proof that I don't.
Okay, wait one second. I want to say that Pat God. I want to say.
Can I talk to Pat God?
Wait, Leon. I've been kind of waiting. Like, let me say. It's gonna be quick. All right, so Pat God, real quick. I just want to say this. So yes, your point is credible, but I'm saying obviously you can say yes, Seth has the bigger platform. Yes, he did this, but I'm saying obviously there is a momentarily gain, whether you want to agree or not. So I'm simply saying after this recording or after this stream, I don't want people to be like, oh, I'm going to keep subscribing to Noodles, so let's keep watching this Naruto and Ichigo project with Clyde. They need to all unsubscribe from Noodles. They need to unsubscribe from Clyde.
I need to defend this because this is bullshit and he's making shit.
Wait, I want to step back. I want to step back on what I said.
I'm not finished. Pat God, I'm not finished. Right. I'm simply saying Noodles tried to use the same argument to say the screenshots could be fragmented. Go look in the group chat right now. There's a screen recording. You can't fragment that shit, bitch. Don't ever lie on your life. I screen recorded the entire DM that we have of you calling me the hard R word. You have the entire recording. It's in the group chat. Obviously, they can't play it because of YouTube. But
dude, that's a screen recording. Yo, stop. That's a screen recording of the call. What do you mean? I don't see any DM.
My fault.
Yeah. No.
Also, listen. Let me reiterate on that point because what I said.
Here it is right here.
Wait. We're gonna listen to this, but what I said was based on the understanding that Noodles had no sort of channel or platform, whatever. So if he actually does have a channel,
he does.
And a platform, then let me take back that point. I will take back that point. I thought that Noodles had no sort of channel or whatever. But if he does, then I'm fucking wrong.
Here you go.
Pat God, can I just say this? When you guys were gone, me and Noodles had an argument, and he was saying that he wanted to take the whole project and make money off of it and blow up, and I recorded it.
Funny that I recorded it too, and I didn't say that. It's funny.
Wait, hold on.
How about we give that recording to them and they listen?
Time out. Okay, listen, I have it on stream right now.
I'm glad they're exposing Noodles too, because the whole message that they're trying to convey, it's really simple. Like, everybody's making this so fucking much harder than it needs to be. But all somebody had to say is, hey, if we're going to be exposing Seth and giving him crap for all these things, X, Y, and Z, shouldn't we also expose people that are just as bad as him as well? Can we keep it a buck? Can we keep this real? Like, you know what I mean? Because why is Clyde associating with someone bad like that? Why is Swag and Six in a way, kind of like vibing with Noodles or say, oh, I don't have anything bad against you or whatever? Like, what's wrong? You know what I mean with that? Like, why is Noodles okay right now when he literally has done and said bad things as well, just like Seth? What are we doing? Where's the equity in that? Where's the moral ground in that? And then we got to deal with this guy trying to defend Clyde. Are you kidding me? That's like a serial killer defending an innocent an innocent person, and trying to like defend the innocent person, okay, and talk about this other serial killer of how bad they are. If you're both serial killers, you both should be getting exposed. You both have no, no business really being involved, period. But whatever, let's let them both defend, talk, right? But at least give the same treatment. Because the only thing that's really happening is just Seth getting digged down for all this. You know what I mean? While Noodles, yeah, everybody is saying things or saying that he's just as bad, blah, blah, and they're saying all this stuff. But nobody has showed the actual concrete evidence for it. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of going throughout the window. And since the main focus is Seth, and Seth is the one kind of being, interviewed and interrogated, you name it, You know, like, what the fuck? I mean, so I 100% get what they're trying to say, and that's all they had to fucking say, but they're not. But now, since they've put the puzzles together and kind of got and led it to that direction of focus, now we're going to be getting to the stuff where Noodles can be exposed for who he is, remind you. By the way, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but in my DMs, Noodles calls me a retard a million freaking times because of a difference in opinion of anime, you know what I mean, and et cetera, and all the DMs are in there. Okay, and then same Noodles that also defends people for raping another woman, the same person that has also been racist to black people, saying the hard R, you name it, the N-word, the whole 9 yards, the same person that has swatted and doxed other people, and there is evidence for that as well, and recordings, etc. This is a very bad person, and what is he trying to do? He's trying to build his community up. He's trying to get his thing all gassed up and put the whole hero act and put a badge on and just benefit and profit from it, which that's bullshit. That's ridiculous. If we're going to be getting Seth on Seth right now in the whole 9 yards, like, what are we doing? I mean, like, I better look, like, I wish I had that YouTube app or whatever he was using to be able to look at Seth, how many subs he's losing, and then look at Noodles, and I guarantee you Noodles ain't probably losing anything right now, you know? And it's bullshit. You know, they both need to be exposed. You know, if anything, when I post all my videos and I go through this recording painfully, okay, I'm probably just gonna have the whole thing, you know, gone. But I'm gonna try to look for all the Noodles crap too and go through it in a way. But I'm not joking. Like, on God, I kid you not, I would do my very best to expose this man. You know, this is ridiculous.
Now, on July 22nd, 2019, Noodles said, N-I-G-G hard R, are you getting on or not? Noodles, did you say that?
Not that I remember, no. I don't even know.
Bro, deny it, shit. You called me. You called me a nigga before. No, let me talk. No, let me talk, bro. I want to talk.
Hold on. I haven't actually gotten a chance to post any evidence that I am not for the support of N-word usage. I actually have a person that I got onto yesterday, or it was like a couple weeks ago, about N-word usage in the server, and I have multiple recordings of Seth saying the N-word. I can post the tweets for
Bro, Noodles.
So for him to come on here,
give a fuck about that.
It's not undeniable. It's not undeniable. We don't even know if that's me. There's no proof that.
Wait,
it's a screen recording.
Pack on.
It's a screen recording, yeah. That doesn't prove it's
actually. Okay, wait. Can I tell you?
Call with us in the recording.
Wait,
talking
can you let me talk for 1 second, you little troglodyte? Please. Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell you how we can make this undeniable.
Don't call me that. You ugly fucking melon.
I'm gonna tell you how we can make this proof. Bro, you literally harass minors. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how we can make this proof. Okay, listen. Here's what you need to do. All right. Take a screen recording. Click on Noodles. Click on Noodles' profile and show that it's the same tag as the Noodles that's in here right now. That would be undeniable proof in my mind. If you can go screen recording, click on that profile and show that that is the same Noodles account. That is undeniable proof.
Vocal recording.
Do that. You have a vocal.
Wait.
Can I bring up? I want to bring up the relevance.
No. Stop. Everybody stop. Mute. Listen. He's saying that he has a vocal recording of Noodles saying the N-word. Right?
So can I speak? Okay, Keem, do not click on this because your stream might get taken down whenever I post it.
Yeah, use OBS and listen to that shit outside the stream. But I am telling you right now, I was like ISIS bro. This Noodles called me the same shit.
Pack on, click on
the same tag. Noodles, that's cool.
Hold on.
Wait,
these are the same people that dox me.
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet.
We have an agenda against you, but you don't have an agenda against Seth.
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. All right. Pack God, you are the judge. Did Noodles say the N-word? Look at the stuff that's here.
I'm based off. I've been dealing with Discord acquisitions and shit like this all the time, so I'm very used to this shit. That to me is proof that you said the hard R in his fucking video.
Exactly.
Bro, I don't know how you could spin that. I don't know how you could spin that.
Wait, click on the video. Click on the video. Click on the video. Click on the video.
Like I said,
Click
I
on the
don't agree
video.
with it. I haven't agreed with it
Shut
for
up,
a long
Noodle.
time.
Shut up,
I'm a
Noodle.
fucking
Shut up,
reject.
Noodle.
Okay, so
Yes, you said. You said you didn't say it.
I'm not talking.
You did. You said you didn't say it.
Noodle, shut
Hold
up.
on. These guys are defending.
Everybody
Oh
shut
my
up.
God,
Everybody
bro.
shut
Now
up.
you lied and
Pat God, play the video.
Come on, man.
I love
Play
how
the
she
video,
supports
Pat
him
God.
though. That's
And then
cute.
Noodle,
For one,
Oh, your stream.
I love her support
Noodle,
vibes.
For one,
Noodle,
That's
you
the hard
can
R.
respond.
I just
Listen.
No, you know, your
Hey,
stream won't get taken down for the hard R.
Don't
You think it
talk.
won't.
Don't
Like I said,
talk.
This,
Stop
This
talking.
environment that Seth used to
Noodle,
have
shut
in his
up.
server, he told me to respond, dumbass.
Bro, environment
So,
my ass.
this is
Stop
the same shit that
talking.
Seth was saying.
Hold on,
Stop
dude.
talking.
Hold on,
Hold
dude.
on.
Hold on,
Hold
dude.
on.
I was,
Noodle,
for one,
Noodle,
back
stop.
then in this time
Noodle,
frame,
Noodle, I'm going to have to kick you from the group. I'm going to kick you from the group, all right? Listen, Pat God, all right? I'm in control here. This is my stream, not Pat God's stream. I need Pat God to play the fucking video to see if you can hear the hard R, him verbally saying it as well. We already confirmed that Noodle said, yeah, you play it, all right? And then...
It's the one with the iDubbbz thumbnail. It's the one with the iDubbbz thumbnail.
Okay.
Tell me if you guys can hear this through my speakers.
No, stop. Bro, what are you doing? Well, I don't want to hear it. You have to hear it off stream.
Oh, okay, I'm stupid. All right,
Jesus
I'm stupid. Hold
I hate Pat God. God damn it.
What the fuck? Bro. All
Yeah,
right.
Pat God is special. I'm sorry. He's
Okay,
special,
now he
bro.
did say it.
Okay, so now we have
Yeah,
confirmation.
but it's me,
Wait,
but-
wait.
Let me finish. I have to be honest and say
Go ahead, Pat
What?
God. And then I'm going to talk.
the context that he said it was not like this is. I'm just gonna tell you the context he said it, and then you can make your own assumptions. He said, "Am I necessarily immoral for saying NIGGER to somebody?" That was the exact quote that he said.
All right,
He
now,
said the word.
That's him
now,
attempting to even justify.
now, everyone be quiet.
Yeah,
Everyone be
yeah,
quiet.
yeah,
Everyone be quiet.
You're literally
Alright.
saying
I'm gonna
that to
tell
two
you this.
black guys right now.
Wait, Pat God,
Yeah,
Pat God,
I'm
gonna
black.
Tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. One second. As a black person, as a person who's been
Dude.
called that, it does not matter. It is a white man who, again, systemically has. I'm not even gonna get into this. It is a white guy literally saying the hard R. He's
Okay.
done. There's
Yes.
no
Listen,
way.
proof.
There's
Yes,
no-
we
there's
know.
no-
Let me back you up here because the worst part,
Oh my
worst
God.
part is he was trying to expose Seth for being racist.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
can I respond to this now? Can I
Okay,
respond to this
listen,
now?
everyone
So that
shut
clip
up.
is not me. That's just that doesn't even sound like me. It doesn't even sound like me. That's not me. For one, that's not me at all. You guys are fucking using a clip that these doxers who dox me are using. Secondly, here's two links of Seth saying it, and they're defending him.
Okay,
It makes
Noodle.
no fucking sense.
All right, to be
Noodle,
fair,
you said,
I have no
Noodle,
way to
listen,
determine whether or not that's his voice.
stop.
That's not
Jesus
even me.
fucking Christ. Why can't I say anything? Listen, Noodle, you did.
I'll be honest, bro. When Noodles does something, I didn't do it, even though it's clear as day. But when Seth does something, it's clear as day. Oh, you did it.
Say the N-word on Discord, 100%. All right? Respond to that.
Okay, so for one, that clip that you saw, not me. Secondly, those screenshots, I don't remember if that was me or not. I can't remember. But I will say
come
this.
on.
I will say this.
Are you
I was
packing me
very
for this
young.
rhetoric, dumbass?
Listen to me, I'm not done. I will say this. I was very young and impressionable. I don't agree with N-word usage. I'm pro BLM. I'm anti-police.
Bro,
These
you
are
sound
my
just like
viewpoint,
Seth.
my viewpoints have changed since then.
I
I used
told
to be
you.
a conservative. I'm a
You sound
liberal
just
now.
like Seth,
You
bro.
guys don't
How are
understand
you-
who I am.
Sounds just like Seth, dude.
Like Seth,
How are
bro.
you?
Hold on,
No,
Seth,
but
exactly
no,
like
like I
Seth.
actually need to
Why are you defending-
understand, bro. I need to understand how are you gonna call out Seth for shit he did years ago and then do the same shit and be like, bro, it was years
Because
ago.
I
it
was a
not my bad.
child and he was an adult.
That's a
So
point.
it's different.
That is a
I mentally
point.
developed
Bro.
since then.
That is
I
a
mean, bro,
point. That is a point.
I was a child, and anything I said in the past, I legitimately regret. And you don't
Okay.
even. You don't.
So
no,
listen.
Okay.
Nah, I don't agree with that. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if you're a child, a teen. No, that doesn't excuse if you're doing heinous crimes or whatever. So if you're an adult and you fucking do a mass shooting, okay, yeah, you get punished, right? And if you're 14 years old, you do a mass shooting, oh, it's okay, slap on the wrist, right? They're just a kid. Get the fuck out of here. That's not a point. I get it to a degree, but that's not a point. Doesn't make it any fucking better. He's just as bad. And he was very well aware of what he was doing. And to this day, Noodles is still the same piece of crap person. Okay? Can he be able to change? Or maybe as of now, can he be able to whatever? Sure. Maybe. Okay? But Noodles is also a very bad person. I don't want to hear the fucking excuse. No, I don't want to fucking hear that. Okay? All because Seth is fucking over 18. But Noodles fucking, he was only 15, 16, or 17, or whatever. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You can't do that, okay? It's a white person dropping that. You can't do that. I don't care. No. Fuck that. The fuck? No. I don't want to hear that shit. It's called educate and understand what is not okay and what is wrong and right. Simple. We're not gonna play favorites in this bitch.
Listen.
To be fair,
Yo,
this
team.
is from. Wait, hold up. Let me
bro.
back you up here for a second with the truth, because this is from let's see,
2019.
Okay, so how, I don't know. Are you okay with saying how old you are right now or no?
Yeah, I just turned 21.
Okay, so that means that how old was he?
You were the
during
same
this?
age as when Seth got excused.
I was 17 there.
I mean,
No, I was
you were
17.
17. Okay, I mean,
You're
you're not
almost
like
Okay,
grown
all right, listen,
But you're not like a really
listen.
big-
Even the difference between 17 and 20 is different.
Noodles,
Look, at the end of the day, bro, it was fucking 4
Noodles.
years ago. Like, I don't know what to say.
Noodles, it's weird when you're calling him out for being a racist, right? And you've done the same stuff. It is weird.
Team, he wanted evidence.
Oh my God,
16.
motherfucker, you're
No.
gone. You are
Wait,
gone,
team.
dude. You're gone. All right. I literally am talking. Seth, all your little friends are gone. You want to know why? Because I'm talking to Noodles directly, and then they chirp up. Every last one of them. You had 3 people here defending that just want to hear their own voice so much to the point where they can't be heard at all. All right. So if you bring another
think that's
witness to
fair.
help you out, make sure they're not going to be fucking rude to my motherfucking stream and my motherfucking show.
I think it's
I'm
fair.
literally talking to him directly, and this motherfucker starts chirping. All right, Noodles.
I think it's fair though, because you had 3 people on here just.
Dude, it's fucking
bragging on me for, like, 2
unbelievable.
hours.
Your people will not shut the fuck up. Noodles, go ahead.
Neither will Noodle.
Yeah, well, Noodles got yelled at
Yeah,
too,
what's
but
up?
he finally started listening. Noodles, listen. It's a little hypocritical when you've had this shitty behavior, in the past as well, and you're calling him out for that. Don't you agree?
Well, listen, like I said, I was a child. I don't remember saying that. And even though, if you do think I said it, whatever.
I was a child. I was 1 year away from turning 18, a full adult. Seth was 20. So it's different. I'm not nowhere near as bad. The fuck out of here, bro. Shut the
agree with
fuck
it,
up. Shut the bro.
He has said it.
I'm getting angry
And
now.
I think that is the major criticism here. I don't care what people think of me. My entire point of being here isn't to gain benefit from Seth. My point of being here is to expose Seth for the things he did. So
Oh wait, I have a feeling he's gonna start crying too and play the victim, because I heard that he starts crying. Oh no. Oh no, bro.
regardless, if you think I'm a bad person, that has nothing to do with he's a bad person. That's the point.
Let it all out. Let it all, Noodles. All right? This is your time to talk, right? If you want to say sorry for some stuff, if you want to cry, if you want to do whatever, just let the people know who you really are.
Well, people don't understand that I was abused and victimized by him too.
Oh shit.
No, Seth,
Bro,
don't. Seth,
listen.
don't interrupt. Let him.
To be fair, look, guys, everybody in the stream, I think we could agree to this for a level, okay? People fuck up, right? People make mistakes. People do stupid things.
I'm gonna have some humanity, okay? At the end of the day, regardless of all the things I say about Noodles, regardless of how I can feel with all the bad and really effed up crap he's done, regardless if you think he's faking or playing an act or playing the victim or whatever, I'm gonna be mature here. Okay? I don't like anybody crying. I'm gonna say that right now. If you start crying and get emotional or whatever, like that's the line for me. You know what I mean? Then you got to know when to stop. Okay. And from how I'm hearing him cry, it doesn't sound like fake crying to me though. I'm just being honest. Like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe he's just a fucking incredible actor or a credible cuckoo person. But it sounds legit. Sounds like he's really getting emotional because, you know, obviously now he's being exposed in that light of doing just as bad things, you name it. Okay. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say this. I'm going to be the bigger person because, you know, I don't want Noodles to forever hate me as a person or to whenever I'm calling him out for his crap or you name it, yada, 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 that he just thinks I have some crazy vendetta or hatred or whatever. Or for anybody else that thinks that as well. Okay, Noodles, I'm sorry you're getting emotional, and I am sorry that you're feeling these ways, and all this crap is happening, and overall you don't deserve those things, etc., etc. I hope things go better for you, and things improve better from this point on, and I hope your Discord community also improves and gets better and more professional, respectful, you name it. And I also hope your friends are that way as well, including Surfbone, you name it. I hope you all grow from this and all realize how serious things can get, etc., especially with the things you say in the past and do and text, you name it, blah, blah, blah. I really, really hope this sheds some light for you. And no matter what, I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to ever feel so emotionally like this or whatever, yada, yada. And I wish you the best. As simple as that. And I respect you, bro. Wish you nothing but love, you name it. That very simple. And it is what it is. And I also apologize for any things that I have said to you or done or treated you, whatever. Even though I feel like in a way it was deserved and well earned and whatever, blah, blah. But regardless, still wrong technically. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? And it is what it is from there. So I'm just putting that out there to you. So
they say stupid things that they shouldn't do, right? I've fucking said dumb shit I shouldn't have said. I've done stupid things too in my life.
Everybody dumb shit when they're kids, bro. Everyone does that.
But at the end of the day, though, it's not necessarily. I don't think people are necessarily getting on you for the point that you said that word like 4 years ago. I don't think that's the point. The reason why people are saying it and the reason why they're getting upset is solely because you were trying to come at him for doing similar shit. That's why. But I'm saying, listen,
and
Noodles. I'm just saying, if somebody says something years ago, look, especially fucking Keemstar would know this, but if someone says something years ago, right, and they fix themselves and they get better, bro, we can forgive people, okay? People don't have to be shunned from society for the rest of their fucking life for a mistake they made a long time ago.
Noodles, let me bring up this point. Noodles, listen to me, all right? When I was just a young child of 26 years old, I was on Blog TV with my hands up and I called Alex the N-word, all right? That clip is viral, all right? I was a child then, all right?
Yeah,
it's went
been
everywhere.
The same thing, then.
It's went everywhere, all right? People to this day will call me a racist. Like what? Like I'm not racist.
Wait,
you know, I was on a stream where somebody was calling me.
About that.
Well, maybe you can wait until I'm done talking to bring up your comment. So I was on a stream where this kid was calling me like a dago and a wop because I'm Italian, and he was picking on my race, and he was a black, so I was picking on his race. Like that's literally all it was, right? But it doesn't matter. That clip went viral. It went insane, right? I have to still sit here and be like, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I was wrong. I got to own that shit, all right? But I do feel when someone else is being racist, I have a right to cover on Dromler. I have a right to call them out. I haven't lost my ability to call out racism or degenerate behavior because I did something in the past. So is that where you're coming from with all this, Noodles?
Well, yeah, I don't even remember saying it because it was so long ago. And like, if I did say it, I apologize for it. I'm not that kind of person. And I literally, there's a guy who's in my DM right now who I was talking to literally like last week, getting on him for allowing people to say it in his server, and he can come on and defend me about it too.
Well,
but I'm not racist. I don't think any.
Well, you broke. I don't think either Seth, you or Seth are racist. I think you guys are saying edgy, stupid shit. But I will say this, all right?
Yeah, and that was propagated in his server too. That's how his server was.
I don't think either of you guys are actually fucking racist. I do think that you're both stupid in a certain way, but
yeah. But let me say this, Noodles. Noodles, you broke Noodles, you broke down, you were crying, and you were saying that you were abused. Without interruption, talk about the abuse that you're talking about.
Well, okay, so the first thing is I became friends with Seth through like script writing, researching. We both like the same kind of topics. We both are both in the fiction. So he took me under his wing and like would encourage me to go and do stuff for him. And it got to a point where he kept doing shit to me, pinning me against people and like clowning me on calls. that I started recording him and showing like the verbal abuse that he was like doing at me. And it got to a point where he had gotten people, those same people that were on call earlier that were all jumping me, those same people, he got them to dox me, got them to dox my mom, got them to dox all kinds of shit about me. They doxed my town, they doxed my workplace, were trying to call my workplace, had me freaking out. And then after that, you know, there's a bunch of personal shit that happened, that Walmart story, you know. That was completely private. It was during the time that I was most depressed in my entire life, and he just aired it all out just because we had beef. And, you know, that just makes it worse.
So he was your friend.
So,
he was your
just constant verbal abuse.
So Seth was your friend at the time. You confided in him that your girlfriend cheated on you with a guy at Walmart, and he told everybody?
Yeah, he aired it. I put it on recording in my video. He told everyone in like a call with like 200 people, even though that was definitely private information. That was not something I wanted out there. I had told him it was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life, but he didn't care. He's that kind of person. If you tell him personal info, he will expose it.
Seth.
He's the type of person that will use that against you.
Seth, come on. You told everybody that his girlfriend cheated on him?
Oh, yeah.
And he confided, he confided into you.
I don't feel
privately.
bad about that at all. Watch this. No, watch this.
Watch what?
I'll tell you why I did that.
Oh.
Hold on, I got a few videos.
So what is
No
this?
I don't
way.
feel bad at all.
Don't tell me you guys were packing each other.
No,
I
it's
was
not. It's
draining
not a
out
pack
him
off.
emotionally.
It's just him.
But what is
freaking
the
out now.
what is
There's
the
another
video?
one too, where
Explain it. 'Cause
so the first one is him just like having. The first one is him just having like a mental breakdown about like an anime debate that he didn't win or something, or that he had, and he feels like I was like didn't help him out about an anime debate, so he's like having a mental breakdown.
Had nothing to do with that.
And then the second one is him saying, you know, he's gonna have drama, try to destroy me, Cold War, you know, extort me, blah blah blah. And,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't feel bad at all.
I never was gonna extort him.
Wait, stop. Noodles. I'm going to ask you a question. Now, everyone go on mute except for Noodles. All right. Were you making threats to Seth before he leaked this, private information about you?
No, I was not. I was completely loyal to him. I was a good friend to him. I never made threats. The clips that he uses to try and say that I made threats to him are about some dude named Jared. It had nothing to do with him. The clips he used to slander me with had nothing to do with him. And I never once got in his DM. I didn't even ask for payment for the videos that I wrote. All I asked for a shout out. And he wouldn't even shout me out. He didn't credit me and he didn't pay me.
Look,
And
I just want to
likes
input too, as someone who's like been through the most, like just a ton of bullshit regarding people trying to harass me, attack me on the internet. Like it comes to a point where like if you're gonna be on the internet as someone who's gonna be talking shit to people, calling people out, getting in these arguments, getting in this drama, like you just gotta be ready for this type of shit to happen and just have thick skin when it does. I mean, that's just the fucking internet. Like I can't tell you how much shit's happened to me, and at this point I'm like, well, this is what I fucking deserve. I mean, I'm out here talking shit to people. I shouldn't be fucking surprised when some shit comes back to me. You know, so in a way, you're setting yourself up by putting yourself in these communities. You're setting yourself up for shit like bad shit like this to fucking happen to you. I hate to break it.
Well, you gotta understand that was the first community I was ever a part of on Discord, so I learned that after that community, and I haven't did anything since.
Well, Seth.
That is a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull. This man's still in a fucking toxic debate community, bro. You go on his freaking server, good luck, okay? Six's server is toxic. Noodles is toxic. You name it. They're like, no. You know, I'll be real, bro. If I post this 9-hour long video, dude, if I really do that, okay, because I'm either gonna do this all in parts, like this hour long for each one, or I'm gonna post it for 9 hours straight. I kid you not. Everybody's a bad person. The only person I'll say that is not bad as of now is probably Swag. But everybody else, they're all just as bad. I don't give a fuck, okay? Six's server is extremely toxic and there's a lot of no-nos that happen on there. Same thing with Noodles. Like etc. Like, I don't want to hear it. Everybody is guilty of all kinds of things, you name it, etc. I am even guilty myself of either packing someone or roasting someone, even if it's well deserved, like what Keem is doing, or like the other dude is doing. They're doing the same shit. That's basically what I would do, but technically it's still wrong. It's also wrong for them to do it too. But regardless, everybody's guilty of it. But when it comes to like all this toxic nonsense and really crazy shit, you name it, things that are just totally uncalled for, or the no equity type vibes, you name it, etc., 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 etc. All these freaking servers are. All these debate communities are. D1s, 6, you name it. Everybody is just as bad. All of them. Okay? And I will also put money on this. My server that I have is literally like the rated PG-13 version, while everybody else is rated R. Okay? Like, I kid you not. And me, on my server, I have no bias, I have no favoritism, nothing. Anybody's invited. I don't care about your drama. I don't care about any of that. You can come along, just obey the rules that are posted. No crazy crap, no bullying, no harass, whatever, you name it, yada yada. Simple. Everybody else's Discord, can't say the same. Can't say that at all. And to this day, I know dang well Noodles' server is not like that. Absolutely no dang well. So I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Seth,
back then?
yeah, I get it, Noodles. But Seth, you don't have any compassion. Like, dude, we talked to this 16-year-old at the time, right? That you sexually harassed. She's crying. We're talking to Noodles. He's crying. I mean, these people are like actually like hurt. Like, is there any humanity in you?
It's just so with the satire thing, I already expressed my empathy. I just have to defend myself from pedophile allegations because it'll ruin my fucking career, right? But I do say, you know, when it comes to insults, I am empathetic. I am sorry. I apologize for her numerous times, and I try to apologize for her all the time. Even when I try to call her, apologize, it doesn't happen. Same thing with Clyde. With Noodles, it's kind of hard to be empathetic because the motherfucker, like, literally was just, like, screaming about how he's gonna take my animation and try to ruin my life and is, like, laughing about it. And then, like, afterward, he starts, like, crying about me saying his girlfriend, like, hugged him or something. And then, like, I'm supposed to just be, like, empathetic, you know, after, like,
yeah, but
right
don't you
that.
think
like, it's kind of hard. It's like, you know, it's like a weird sociopath, like, fucking meltdown.
But Seth, don't you think
his tears dried up.
Seth, don't you think you sexually harassing minors is going to ruin your career?
I don't agree with the way you're wording it. That's all.
I define sexual harassment and show why what he did is sexual harassment. Because sexual harassment is literally defined as unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal and physical harassment in a sexual nature.
I mean, look,
yeah. So if you want to say me saying like
asking to move this request for sexual favors,
like,
verbal or physical harassment, sexual nature, then the pancake nipple joke, that's that. So that is these are two things on that list that was sexual harassment.
Yeah, but sexual harassment is just so broad. So when you say it, it's
no,
just, like,
it's just those things. Those like 3 or 4 things is what it is, and you did 2 of them.
Bro.
I didn't. No. I don't agree that I actually tried to get nudes or anything. We already went over that.
Bro,
I don't agree.
You literally asked her for nudes.
No, there's no come on. You're ignoring. No, I didn't. You're literally fucking ignoring everything I've said. Like, we've been over this 30 times.
Send nudes.
Like, all right, I'll say this. I don't know if I said this before, and I apologize. Like, let's say I go up to, I don't know, my girlfriend, right? You know what I mean? Or let's say I'm I not even girlfriend, like someone that I'm really close with, right? And I know it wouldn't be a big deal or be considered like sexual harassment, whatever. And I'm like, oh, your titty's built like freaking, I don't know, whatever, you know? And I'm just like clearly joking, whatever, she laughs, you know, and everybody's fine. Is that still considered sexual harassment? You know, whatever? Is it? You know, like, so I get what Seth is trying to say, but at the same time, it doesn't really work that way for him, even if that's not his indication of what he was going for or whatever, because the other chick clearly was not okay with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, you take all of that. But no, I do agree with everybody here, and you name it, Seth is just not understanding. He's not understanding. He's just not getting it.
Why are we arguing about this?
Let me ask you a question, okay?
Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question.
Because me and her were trying to make fucking fun of someone and show him to piss him off. We went over that. And I said, yeah, I shouldn't even, like, me and her shouldn't even made that joke together. Like, it's inappropriate because she's, like, younger. But I wasn't actually trying to get her fucking naked or something. Like,
let me ask you a question and apply your logic real quick, okay? Now, before I say this, I want to let you know that I am not by any means trying to compare what you're doing to what this person did, okay? I do not think it's by any means on the same level. But, okay, theoretically, if EDP were to go and say right now that all those conversations in that fucking, all those messages didn't matter because in reality, that's not what his true intent was. And he was really there to get a fucking cupcake from the girl, right? That's what he was saying. Wouldn't under your ideology, we should just believe him because you can't tell the story through just messages? But if you say no, then you're saying that we should base how we feel off of text messages. So what is the answer?
The answer I have for that is that I believe that physical actions are different than verbal, and I also believe that context changes what the texts mean and why we're saying them. So, for instance, EDP is not known as a debater. He's not known as someone trying to bait people or make people mad. He's just known as like a fucking dork that made whatever fucking video. I never watch his shitty content or whatever. And then he was physically shown meeting up with the minor, and I think that's just like a no-go, even for like edgelords, you know, because like my main argument was I had a disconnect between the internet and reality, right? So for me to like bridge that disconnect and say like, oh, if I met satire, then yeah, I agree. You should.
I feel like you've bullied and harassed a lot of these people, like in your community, people that were close to you. You know, Clyde, obviously, Noodles, like all these people. Like it just seems like you're bullying and harassing them.
Well, Kim, he's not saying he's not. He's openly admitting to it. He's literally saying it's personality. He's saying it's his personality.
But that's what I'm saying.
And when it came to Clyde, I just wanted to express remorse about it because I feel like I did him wrong, and I wanted to make like a full video about it. I didn't even want to get on like a stream. I'm still gonna make a video about it because it's kind of hard to concentrate with how like you guys are like jumbled about. I kind of want to like focus.
But Seth, there's two things going on. Seth, hear me out.
With Noodles, I explained it to you. It's like he's not innocent. You know what I mean? So it's like Seth, it's more like, do you feel empathy for someone who's trying to like ruin you or whatever? It's totally different. Like,
Seth, hear me out. All right, your internet persona is you're a dick. You talk shit. All right, that's your internet persona. But behind the scenes, all right, like mask off. It's the same thing. There's no like. It's not really a persona.
That is still. I think when I'm online, I have a disconnect with how I interact with people, and it is a problem. But you know, when I interact with people, I don't take every interaction the most serious or as serious as I should. I think the interactions I had with Clyde and Omar are different. For instance, like me having breakdowns on Omar, I was actually like planning to kill myself like all the time. And it was hard to regain my composure, you know what I mean? Like working on this project when you're fucking actually gonna blow your brain out, you know, it's like, it's very hard to keep up your mental, and it's hard not to be mean to people when you don't give a fuck about life and stuff like that. And I'm very remorseful for how I treated Omar, you know, it's unfortunate me and him had to end that way.
Suicide against him?
I mean, I was actually suicidal. Like, I'm actually.
Yeah, but
I know, but you're threatening him. If you went on a stream with Starphone, you're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, that's one thing. Wait, Seth, listen. All right, a lot of these allegations are you talking to people and saying like, look, if you out me, if you come out against me, I'm gonna kill myself. Were you doing that?
I have proof of it.
I think I did it. With Omar because I was actually at a point where I was actually going to do it. And Omar was legit the only person I had in my life at that moment. I don't want to fucking, I don't have anybody.
You need serious help, Seth.
Anything, right?
Seth, you need help. You're so troubled.
No, I agree. No,
you're
I agree.
So troubled.
In my video, I was going to explain it like, I was gonna say, I was straight up going to fucking off myself, and it was to the point where the only person I was talking to, like, I could barely keep up the fucking positive mental to even be nice to them. And you know, when you're suicidal or super depressed, you start to be like, it increases your anxiety and your paranoia and a lot of things. So you know, you start to interpret everything people do as like bad or causing you harm, or and in my video I was going to fully acknowledge all of this, right? Because the past, and this isn't been for my whole career. This is mainly from like early 2022, 2021-ish, end of to now. I've been working on that.
Yeah,
but,
well,
so
what is your
down
current state?
So,
Seth, you're being canceled right now. If I check Social Blade right now, you've lost at least 10,000 subscribers just today. Okay, what is your current mental health? Are you suicidal now?
I've always been suicidal. So it's more like I've been suicidal for the past like 2.5 years. And it's, you know, I had this moment where I grew up or whatever, I was like maturing on the internet, and then after I like was reaching a certain point on the internet, then I had like a mental decline, which sort of like makes me seem
all
like
I'm saying, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna kind of keep a serious note. If Seth commits suicide, because all this shit's happening, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you'd be really surprised. This is all it takes for someone to finally go over the edge and to say no more, fuck it, you know? If Seth does go through with that, and that happens, I'm gonna feel like shit. Everybody's gonna feel like shit. Okay? And that also, not concretely, but that can also solidify the fact that he wasn't, you know, like an evil person or this or that or whatever, that was just all these really bad things he did before, and you name it, yada yada, and then because of all this happening now and etc., like now he has to deal with the backlash, the consequences, etc., for all these things that happened in the past, you name it. Like, that would go to show to me that, you know, he wasn't really actually a bad person. Because if you're really a bad person and you have no remorse, you have no feeling or nothing, no emotional spectrum to even let this shit even bother you or whatever, etc., then there's something wrong, or they really are a bad person. But if that were to happen, that's kind of like, what more proof do you guys need? You know what I mean? Like, come on, you know? And then even like, let's say that was the case, and I hope not. I hope, you know, I don't know if Seth would even ever see my stuff, but I'm saying this out there for you as well, Seth. If you even get this fucking far, or if this is the part I post on my YouTube channel, you know, please do not do that. Please get help. Talk to people. You know, whatever you need to do, medication, therapist, whatever. Please do not do that, because that would fuck me in a way. That would mess up a lot of people. Okay? And that's not what I want. That's not probably what nobody else wants either. That'd be really fucked, you know? So, please do not do that. You know what I mean? This is not the end. This is not over for you. You're not being canceled. He needs to stop saying that. Like, in a way, yes, but like, it's not over. You can still come back from this. You can still professionally be the best debater. You can still probably be an incredible anime content creator, etc., etc. You could still be successful and make a lot of money from YouTube. It is not over. It is not over. I'll say that right now. Please stay positive. Keep your head up. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be really rough from this point. And you're gonna be dealing with this for the rest of your life as well. But you'll be all right. You'll learn, move forward, improve as a human being, just like how this guy is now. There you go. You know, everybody's happy at that point, right? So please do not do that, because I don't even know how I'm going to feel on that. I probably would take a break from YouTube, or just not even be at Discord if that was to happen. Like, I don't know you in real life, and I don't owe you anything, and I can give two craps necessarily, like, of whatever could even happen in your life, but that, I'm just a sensitive person, and somebody taking their life, that's horrible. regardless if you're not even a close friend, family, whatever. I hate that feeling. I hate it. It's so depressing to me, man. You know? And this is also coming from someone that can relate, you know, in many ways. Mental health is a thing, you name it, etc. Okay, so please do not do that, bro. You know, please don't. Just don't, dude. Like, I'm telling you right now, you may be losing subs or whatever, but you got 900 and something thousand subs, dude. 900 and something thousand subs, okay? Don't do that. Just don't, dude. Come on, you know? You know, if it makes you feel any better, I'm about to hit 400 subs. I'm like nowhere near how much you got, bro. Like, and I'm not over here gonna be depressed or lose my mind or be suicidal, whatever, blah, blah. It's not over. Okay? Life is not about money. Life is not about popularity. Life is not about absolute success of getting millions of subs or whatever the case may be. It's not what's important, dude. What's important is your character, growing as a person, and focusing on your mental health, etc., etc. Having a good life and enjoying what you can, because life is very short as well. Simple. Let's continue.
Didn't progress as a person because of like my snappiness, my moodiness, and like how I just didn't give a fuck about life because I didn't have anyone at all. And you know, one thing I wanted to say about Clyde, and I'll say it on the stream, you know, I'm sorry for, you know, cutting you off when you felt exactly how I do, and then expecting, you know, you to understand how I felt and acted the way I did, but I never attributed that same thing to you. So
to the chat,
that's genuinely what I want to say.
To the chat that's asking for us to bring on Clyde, we had Clyde on here first, actually, early in the stream, about 5 hours ago. And when we brought on Seth, Clyde did not want to be on with Seth. So Clyde has an open invitation to be here. Look,
yeah,
you need to like leave the internet and go and get into like some treatment. Like, you need to be like in a center for your own mental health.
But I need money. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
bro, you're like
Wait, you need money?
You said you had enough money to retire.
Okay, so those tweets on my Twitter,
You
I
said
do
it
these
in
things
chat.
I do these things where I have like a temporary Twitter or whatever.
Oh my God.
So I delete tweets.
I have you on
Genuinely.
recording saying it though just a minute ago. Like,
So
in
it's
this call, when Keemstar
let me
Sapphire, I have the recording of you saying that you have enough money to retire.
Let me explain myself. I mean, I can send my bank account to Keemstar if he fucking wants. Like,
bro, does it really matter though?
But, like, it does matter. It does
matter
matter because this matters. I have to. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck.
I know,
with
but
these fucking people.
listen,
I can't
dog,
just leave.
if you're saying that you're gonna kill yourself, like, and you're actually gonna kill yourself, like, does it matter about if you make a couple extra bucks right now? Like, seriously, bro.
But I need the money to be able to like forward my own future. Like, you know, and like I have this mentality where it's like, you know, I'm
so
scared
you're not going to
that
kill yourself.
I'm not going to be able to pursue my dreams or something if I don't have money. That's not true.
Dude,
that's not true.
no,
The reason
isn't it
there's a whole different reason I haven't killed myself recently. And there's always different reasons. One reason is one of my friends I knew, you know, came out to me and told me, you know, his friends in the past killed themselves, and I felt bad about that, and it felt like I was gonna like come back and, you know, haunt him about it, like he's like cursed or something. There's so much context to why I haven't done it yet, but
maybe
I'm not saying it for sympathy. I'm just saying that's why.
Can you guys
like, I
direct
was
yourself
snappy
to
with
chat?
Omar.
Listen,
You
I
guys
may
look
be
at
out
chat
of
real quick.
place for saying this, but is it a bit odd? And Keem, tell me what you think. Is it a bit odd that someone who's over here saying that he's severely suicidal is also saying like, "Oh, I really got to think about my future plans and finance"?
I brought that up.
Like, and all the things I'm gonna do. Like, it just doesn't. I'm thinking when I think of a suicidal person, I'm thinking of someone who's like, they're not worried about tomorrow. Like, that doesn't, like, they're thinking right now. Like, they actually feel like they want it. They're contemplating with actually killing themselves right now.
Well,
Like, that's a severely suicidal person.
Let me explain that, right? So
And-
it's
and
more like when you're,
Seth,
when you're
before-
really suicidal. Have you ever
Seth,
been suicidal?
Seth, before you
Have either of you
answer,
been suicidal?
Seth, before you answer, let me just say this, all right? Me and Pat God, we're not you. Noodle is not you. We don't know if you're actually suicidal or if you're using that for manipulation. There's no way we could ever know that, right? So we're not going to assume that you're using it for manipulation because we don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, I understand. It's hard trying to talk to people about this and like assume they don't know the context. But Clyde brought it up in his own video. Okay, I actually am like an insane, thrown around fucking orphan kid. That's why me and him were relatable. I've been through like fucking dozens of shitty households. That's why I have like an inconsistent personality. I have an inconsistent upbringing, as well as depression makes me inconsistent, moody. And so when people are like, I can't read Seth, why is he so weird? It's because I've had all of these different experiences and factors that change my personality, right? So I know it sounds like I'm being manipulative, but when you actually think about it, that is actually the most like reasonable like explanation. But
if you're a piece of shit because you had a bad childhood, you're still a piece of shit. So you need to go get help and change that.
No, and here's what we talked about on the stream as well. Like when it came to those past actions and all those things, I agree that they are bad. You guys, it's hard to distinguish it because like I said it so like nonchalantly, like yeah, I agree, I was bad about it, and it seemed like I wasn't because I was still defending myself from certain things. But the way I'm viewing it right now is I need to defend myself from certain things that are unforgivable in the sense that like, if you're a pedophile, you just can't exist in the community at all. Like you just can't exist in like even in just real life. Like if they know that you're a pedophile, you're fired.
But even
so for
if
me,
you're not,
so for
Seth,
me that is like the ultimate anxiety.
Seth,
but,
even if you're
so
not,
I'm trying to work on it like one thing at a time.
Seth, even if you're not a pedophile or whatever, all right, you still sexually harassed a minor, right? You still had all this inappropriate fucking shit in this Discord with minors. And like, even so.
So I agree.
So the internet,
I agree it's bad.
And you need a different career. You need to leave the internet. You need to go get a 9-to-5 job. All right, because everything that you told me about why you're suicidal and all this horrible stuff that you did is because you're terminally online. That is the root of every problem you have. Point blank. Period.
Bro, I feel like we just talked about this with the Jalen person. Like it's like almost like deja vu.
Point blank. Period. You need to like.
Well, I'm not suicidal because I'm terminally online.
So I disagree with that. Like I said, Keem, that's kind of hypocritical. Keem literally has done many bad things, whatever, yada yada. Yet he still continued his whole big YouTube online career, you name it, yada yada, and how to deal with it. And he even admitted to this day he deals with accusations or that he's racist, blah blah, or all this crap, whatever, yada yada. And then now he's also doing this just for shits and giggles and to have fun and whatever, and because this is like his retirement type job, and he's just having fun basically, right? Because he has so much money. So I don't agree with that at all. Seth does need to take the time to take a break from everything and let it be, okay? And then get the help he needs, whatever, figure it out, and then come back strong and push all the way through and grow and become successful and prove, aka Mr. Keem, wrong, okay? That ain't over. So that's what I would technically say. That's disrespectful in my opinion and unprofessional in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't. It's not over. He doesn't need to just find a whole other career and do a 9-to-5 job. Like okay, what? Do a 9-to-5 job and make fucking $13 an hour and be a poor person? Like what the fuck? Why would you do that when you can be literally an online content creator as a YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of subs and make freaking money? That's like fucking make like like 300 times more money than you ever would make with a 9-to-5 job. Like why don't you do a fucking 9-to-5 job? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Or why don't you donate all your money and go do a 9-to-5 job and let me know how you feel? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Don't ever come like that. Nobody should be doing a 9-to-5 job, period. If that's not what they want to do and they're not happy or whatever, and especially 9 out of 10 9-to-5 jobs, you don't make shit, okay? Get the fuck out of here,
I'm suicidal because I have no fucking family or loved ones.
Okay, but but listen, Seth,
bro.
Seth, listen to me. No, stop, Pack God, stop. Listen.
What's up, Kryptonian?
All right, You are.
Yeah, like right, like you 100% agree too, right? Like that's fucking dumb. Like you know what I mean? No matter what, everybody has the right to happiness and to do what they want. You know what I mean? That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like no, hell no. You know what I mean? Like take your own words of advice then. You know what I mean? And see how you would feel. Like that's dumb.
That was really disrespectful, by the way. I don't want to hear that ever again. I will leave the call if you try to suggest that me being suicidal is because I'm online. That's totally disrespectful. Don't say it again. But yeah, continue.
What?
I'm gonna draw the line there. But continue. I'm gonna draw the line.
Explain that more. Explain that more before I respond. But why? Why is that such a?
I don't want you to disrespect what I've been through. It's my biggest pet peeve. You know, even Clyde even talked about it in his fucking video.
Okay.
Right? Like when people bring up struggles.
I understand your point.
Listen, let me.
No.
And that too. I mean, and Seth is actually right about that. Like, don't pinpoint that online is the reason why he's suicidal. Like that's completely ignorant and stupid to say. So I agree.
What consistently bothers me most.
No. I'm talking. Listen. Seth. All right. Here's the issue. All right. You're going through all this. You have all this horrible trauma or whatever, right? And you're not dealing with it the right way. What you are doing is you're putting that trauma that you experience onto other people, clearly. And that's why I'm saying you can't be online. These people around you're putting your trauma on them. You're bullying them. You're harassing them. You're sexually assaulting minors. All right. It's like all this stuff is coming from your trauma.
Not assaulting.
I don't. Harassing. Excuse me.
Harassing. I'm not. Yeah. This is crazy. And like
we had another
you know,
victim of Seth in the chat.
So like when it comes to like the whole satire situation, once again, feel bad about how I treated it. And when I made my video, or when I was going to make my video, I was going to go over all of these things and just be extremely genuine about it. And I agree. The way I treated Clyde was awful. The way I treated satire was awful. And all of these things. I mean, I don't think like I deserve to, have no career or something, but I do think that like what I did was fucked up. And I do think that I need to definitely go get therapy and shit for sure. And like maybe... I think I want to, maybe be more socially disconnected, so maybe social media disconnect. But I don't think that when it comes to the actual just like uploading videos to make money or something, that it should be ruined or something.
Wait, Keem, let me go. Keem, let me go for once, please. Clyde, I'm not gonna say I know why you're suicidal. Okay, I have no fucking idea. But I know that you've said two things. You've said one, you're chronically online, and you've said two, you're suicidal because you don't have any family or friends or real life connections. Now, if I put 2 to 2 together, maybe for your own benefit, if you stopped being chronically online and you did get out more in real life and you did make more of those real life connections with people, maybe that could help your mental health. Do you agree, perhaps?
So, this is my take on it. I was gonna bring this up as well, but the whole chronically online thing was, it's sort of like it's weird because when I was growing up, I didn't grow up with the internet, really, right? Like I was outside like every day. I didn't have internet in all my homes. I think I had like an Xbox at one point. Even when I started YouTube, it was like a tablet my friend gave me, right? So I was never really online, but I was forced into a situation where it was like do or die, right? Like where I'm like, okay, I actually have nothing. I'm probably gonna go homeless. Like I need to ride or die YouTube. And so YouTube sort of saved my life, but also destroyed it in a way, if that makes sense. Where it's like, my brain is just like, okay, I need to be here, or else like my life's over, kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's sort of like the correlation, like why it's like hard to ever move on from that.
Also, we got 2 more people who want to come in. Are y'all ready for
bring in Charlie?
Don't bring in Faxed, or I think isn't Faxed like a IP grabber?
Are you confident?
I mean, Leon and Jade were doxers earlier, and you brought them.
Why does everyone in this community get like called a doxer and harasser and swatter and fucking IP grabber? Like what?
Because everyone's just an asshole. Like everyone's a bad person.
This community is really toxic, but I mean, I literally have them on video doing it. You guys watched part of the video earlier.
Hold up, I need to step away for like 10 minutes, so I'll be right back.
Okay, bring in these individuals, but first, before you do, why are they coming on? Abraham.
Charlie is a harasser.
Hold on. I'm asking Abraham. Abraham, why are they coming on?
Yeah, so like Noodles was about to say, Charlie is a victim of Seth's behavioral patterns in the past as well. And he has some additional context to provide on his side of the story. And for the other person, facts.
Okay, good enough for me.
He actually was involved with...
Okay, bring Charlie in. Let Charlie defend himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bring in facts.
I'll add it.
All right, bring in Charlie.
Look, I don't know. I don't think he's a doxer. I mean, either I'll bring in Charlie.
I just remember he's from that community, like that hardcore.
Noodles, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You're doing better?
I just got a little upset. That was all.
You're doing better?
Yeah, I'm better.
So Charlie, listen, we have Seth here.
On the server for like thousands of people. They're making fun of me, and I'm begging Seth, which he's gonna deny. I'll be quiet and respectful and whatnot. I'll let people talk and finish so I can rebuttal. This isn't the most important thing, but to quickly wrap up the story, which did affect me at the time, because
I'm not gonna listen to a bunch of more hearsay. I don't care for it.
To everyone,
like we already heard it all. What Seth has done, dude.
Fucking weird part about it, but to keep it consistent, Seth didn't even watch the video when he made his reply. Look at Seth's old Twitter, the Twitter that he's been tweeting out. Not his main one, his old Twitter. He's being a fucking child, a man baby. Seth's not sorry.
It made me want to kill myself and stuff like that, and I sympathize with that. But then we both felt that way, and I got moody and cut him off when he was at his darkest hour. So
wait,
I do agree that like my actions definitely could have like helped contribute to that, but me and Clyde are both like just mentally ill people.
Team, if that's true what Seth is saying about Clyde coming to him and saying like, bro, like ever since I need you, blah 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 blah, doesn't that kind of like diminish Clyde's whole story about being sort of forced to work with Seth like against his will? Or am I wrong?
I'm not trying to construct it that way. Like I don't want to blow Clyde up or whatever. I'm genuinely serious. I actually wish him the best, and I was gonna make a very like heartfelt video to him. So don't even, if you want to interpret it that makes Clyde look disingenuous or evil, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, if Clyde is the one that fucking is the one who nukes my career, and he's the one that fucking puts the gun to my head and just destroys everything I have, I'm glad it was him. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. I don't actually want to talk bad about Clyde in any way, even if you can interpret it that way. That did happen. I don't want to talk about him negatively. So.
One second. Yeah, go ahead.
Because Seth and I talked about Clyde like a few weeks ago, and Seth had a lot of negative things to say about him. It was all negative. It was like mutual, because I didn't like Clyde at the time, but this was before I recontacted Clyde. Seth told me a lot of things about Clyde that weren't actually
I'm
true.
back. Packcod, what did you have for me?
I brought it up to him, we talked, and Seth was like, yeah, he's weird, I don't like it.
Packcod,
what?
You had a question for me?
No, I said a point, but I don't think it really matters.
Okay, look, this is what I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter though. Just forget it.
This is what I don't understand. All right, you're saying that you've been suicidal this whole time. All right, you were close with Clyde. He was your editor, whatever. You knew he was suicidal, and you still bullied the ever living fuck out of him and threatened him and did all this fucking shit. Like you had to have known.
Him telling me that he was suicidal. So him telling me he was suicidal was more like at the end, like when we like re-added each other. That's when I learned, and I didn't like pick on him or bully him too much about that. It's really complicated. It has to do with like some girl or whatever. He interprets it as me trying to like fuck with him, but it wasn't like that. I wish I could talk to him about it. We did talk about it before in the past, but yeah, no, the reason things ended was just both just mutual, just like mental illness, like, and yeah, I was bad to him for sure, and I would take all of it back, but I can't say anything else.
How would you feel if?
And I've been consistent about that. I said that at the beginning of the stream.
How would you feel if Clyde wasn't here anymore because of this shit.
I wouldn't be here anymore either.
Because when I heard Charlie's testimony, that was the realest shit I've ever heard. There's no way Charlie's lying,
no,
manipulating.
And I agree. Charlie's a real one. Charlie's a real one.
That is the realest shit I ever heard. All right.
He's real.
Oh wow! Apparently, the hearsay information that I'm finally willing to skip was like probably the most real, or like something that had some integrity in it. Of course, that's what I skipped. God damn it! Let me go back.
So it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Seth is messing with his IRL relationship.
You're allegedly one of Seth's victims.
Yeah, I'm one of his victims when I was 15. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is way more. I was associated with the whole Clyde thing.
It's only 5 minutes long, or 6 minutes long, so we'll hear it out.
Okay, let's start at age... Hold on, Charlie. Let's start at age 15. What happened at age 15?
Seth and I are in VC, basically voice call. We get over a minor disagreement in bodybuilding, so him and one of his mods, they start spamming my Instagram with my workout photos of my face and my public Instagram account in the server for like thousands of people. They're making fun of me, and I'm begging Seth, which he's gonna deny. I'll be quiet and respectful and whatnot. I'll let people talk and finish.
Oh, fun fact. What's it called? People were like roasting me on Six's server. So I posted like a picture of myself, because I don't care. Like, you guys literally see me on my face cams, or when I do streams, you name it. So I posted a picture of myself, like when I was, taking care of myself a lot more, you know what I mean? Because, I was single as a Pringle, or meeting women, you name it, etc. The whole 9 yards. So I had a lot more, initiative on my looks and etc. And I kept up. It was even when I was weightlifting, you name it, the whole 9 yards. So like I looked really good. I was a really good looking male, you know what I mean? In my opinion. And so I posted a couple like selfies or whatever, like, my prime days, you name it, and how I could easily look as of now if I wanted to, but I'm already locked down. I'm with my girl. I literally have a fucking kid, you name it. So like I have no reason to go all out to that whole point anymore, But either way, I did that, and bro, I kid you not, to this day, bro, his entire server 6 was like nothing but spamming my pictures or like making memes with it, or they're all making fun of or packing, whatever, blah blah. Like, bro, like I said, that's just a toxic thing. I mean, it's in the entire debate community. The entire debate community, people do that. Like, if they're able to find it somehow, or if you provide it, even though it wasn't supposed to be used as a negative sense, people don't give a fuck. I mean, they're gonna use it and do whatever they want with it. You know what I mean? Like, and it'll just go on and on and on. So I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't really take it to heart. I didn't really care because whatever. That's not really gonna hurt my feelings or bother me. You do you. They're all like high schoolers or little kids or whatever, and it's all immature and crap. But the fact that Seth, wouldn't even not Seth, Six wouldn't even intervene, or any of like his moderators, and they're all just kind of either enabling it or allowing it or whatever, you know what I mean? And like there's not ever a point where like I get a DM and they're like, hey, you good, bro? Is this okay? And nothing. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, everybody's guilty to that crime. You know what I mean? Everybody. I'm just keeping it a buck.
This isn't the most important thing, but to quickly wrap up the story, which did affect me at the time, because I was begging him, please stop, because people are using my face as my profile photo as 15, and pretty much, was spamming my photos, and I was like, bro, please tell them to stop. Like, you're doing this over the most pettiest thing. Please tell them to stop. They're gonna message my friends and family. Can stop, please. But moving past that, whatever. It was fucked up, but I got over it. That's what happens. But it is very fucked up. I was with Clyde throughout this whole situation, and it's fucked up. You know what my motive is? My motive is that Clyde has been wanting to kill himself for years because of Seth, right? And I'll let you talk, Seth, right? I'll let you talk when all of this is done. But Seth is the kind of person to lie through his teeth to save his ass. All of his YouTube relationships have gone under. All of his YouTube associates have disconnected from him. Seth is the common denominator. And everyone's saying the pedophile stuff. Clyde's 3-hour video isn't a 3-hour expose on the pedophile stuff. That's one of the most minute points in it. You guys keep asking for context and whatnot. It's all there. It's all in the scans. I think you guys really should have watched the video before making this, live. I don't even think Seth's goons... Wait, hold up. I don't even think Seth's fans, who haven't even seen the video himself, are making claims. But in terms of the pedophile stuff, if you want me to add input in that sense, which I know you're interested in, you know, he can play jokes or whatever, but my question is, why, as a reputable YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, are DMing 16-year-olds and minors? Do you not have anything else to do in your free time? And it's consistent because, you know why Clyde fucking went ahead with this video? There's been multiple times where Clyde has been at the edge of his fucking life, and I'm in VC with him. I'm feeling bad. And to keep in context, I'm not a harasser of Seth. I never said shit about Seth. I kept my lip fucking tight. Clyde had to beg me, Clyde had to fucking beg me to not message Seth when he was getting treated horribly. He really is an abuser to everyone he's associated with. It's fucking disgusting. My motive is I'm protecting my fucking friend who's trying to kill himself because of this fucking rat. But let me get back on track. He is a terrible person, and the reason the satire stuff got blown over is because his fans are loyalists. If he said the sky was fucking red, they would believe him. He is that much of a manipulator. He fucking threatened suicide consistently and bullied the nicest person in Omar. Omar's the nicest fucking person. This person brags about in private about how much money he makes, yet couldn't fund the project and made fucking lies. He says he's going, I covered it. No, you fucking didn't. If you look at the clip, which I can show you the clip, he's trying to twist and say, no, I said in total. No, he said that's how much he made altogether. But that's irrelevant, right? We'll get back to the scamming part. The part that's really fucked up is that you're trying to be buddy-buddy with Clyde when you're the fucking abuser. You are a terrible person, bro. You're a fucking monster. You have done so much harm to everyone in this community. And you play this egotistical character like you're the fucking shit. But you're not, man. You're fucking nothing. You are nothing. But to wrap it up, the reason I helped Clyde make this video, which wasn't made for 4 years, right? My friend's getting held financially hostage. He's getting abused. Seth is messing with his IRL relationships and people he's gone to dinner with. All of that stuff. He's harassing my friend after Clyde decides to drop it. Clyde's like, oh, I won't make this video because I'm going to get blanketed. Everyone's going to come at me. That's why Clyde didn't make the fucking video. It's in Clyde's video, but no one wants to watch it. They just want to jump to conclusions. They want to listen to Seth fucking writers and whatnot, which is fine. They're allowed to defend themselves. I agree. Everyone's allowed to fucking have their say, but this is my fucking say. Seth is a terrible person. He doesn't like anyone. He only trusts himself. And the fact that he is in, like, cahoots with, like, terrible people also adds to this. He has abused too many fucking people, and I'm sick of it. I've lost so much sleep trying to help my friend Clyde prove how much of a monster Seth fucking is. Not only, like, take away the pedo stuff. Let's be nice. Let's say the pedo stuff is gone, which is not. It's fucking sus. Why are you messaging 16-year-olds in private? You claim it's to bait them out. If you want to bait them out, do it in your public fucking server. Why are you doing it in private and being weird? That's the fucking weird part about it. But to keep it consistent, Seth didn't even watch the video when he made his reply. Look at Seth's old Twitter, the Twitter that he's been tweeting out. Not his main one, his old Twitter. He's being a fucking child, a man baby. You know, Seth's not sorry. Seth is sorry that he got fucking caught. Seth didn't want to be friends with Clyde. He wants to be friends because he got fucking caught in 4K. He's not sorry. He's sorry he got caught. I'm sorry if that was a lot, but yeah.
And there it is. Now, Charlie, just so you know, we're going to let Seth respond in a minute here, but we did have Clyde on the show. We started this stream with Clyde, and he did explain everything that you said. His defense for why he took so long to come out and make this video is because of the nonstop harassment. So, Seth, lot to unload there. You have admitted that
he said a lot.
But you admitted that everything Charlie said is true already. You've already admitted this.
Well, some of the things he said were him trying to interpret my actions.
Well,
which is a little bit different.
Come on.
Why,
Seth,
like, why didn't you try to debate the minors in public or something? That's like, you know what I mean?
Okay, but Seth,
that aside,
the main point is that you bullied the fuck out of Clyde.
Earlier, my reply to Clyde was never. I was making one, and it was never going to be bad. I was never going to say I did him right. I wasn't going to claim I did him good. I was going to admit, yeah, I did you bad, and I shouldn't have left you at your darkest hour. I should have been there for you. You know, that was how I was going to wrap it up. So no, when it comes to the whole Clyde thing, even like the stream,
wait. Left you at your darkest hour. That is not the allegation that you left him at his darkest hour, Seth. The allegation is that you pushed him to his darkest hour.
Okay, well, I'm not like telling him to kill himself or something. I agree. Like me and him had like a pretty toxic relationship, but I don't know. At the end, you know, one thing he told me, and I don't want to fucking put Clyde's info on blast, but one reason he felt like killing himself was because like I left, you know, like so when we had we reconnected with each other, and we had a conversation where he was just straight up honest, like, you know, when you like cut me off, like I didn't know what I'd have anymore or whatever, and like and it made me want to like kill myself and stuff like that, and I sympathized with that. But then we both felt that way, and you know, I got moody and cut him off when he was at his darkest hour, you know. So.
Can I say something,
Seth? Do you actually see your actions and what you're doing? You're fucking hurting people, bro.
Okay, I already said that. Like me cutting him off at his darkest hour was the worst thing.
Dude, you're
I've
fucking
ever done, so
hurting people. Dude, when we talk to that girl, she's crying. Noodles crying. All right, Charlie in here crying. Seth crying. You're fucking hurting people. He's calling you a monster. That's what I'm seeing. I'm an unbiased, like I'm on no one's team. I'm literally invited you guys all on my show to try to get to the bottom of this. And what I'm getting to the bottom of is, I'm sorry, but like I'm fucking heated. You actually are a fucking monster, bro. You're fucking up.
No, and I agree. I did
You're
awful
hurting
things.
everyone.
No.
All right, well, doesn't that just settle it right there? He agrees. So I guess we figured it out.
I've already agreed like hours ago too. Like we've been over this. I 100%
So
agree.
let me ask. In your response video, is it going to be something where you're apologetic or where you're denying?
It was mainly just gonna be me talking to Clyde. I think what I was gonna do is I was just gonna talk to Clyde directly in it, say how I felt about it, just wish him the best, and then maybe like slap on the fucking pedo video or something at the end. I don't know.
I want to give a platform to Swag because I keep interrupting Swag, unfortunately.
Can I piss real quick? Let me piss real quick.
Yeah, it's not on purpose, but Swag keeps on getting fucking... keeps getting...
No, it's good. Last time it was because you weren't here. I came in because Seth was saying that he was, like, you know, regretful or whatever, if I was hearing correctly. Like, oh, you know, like I didn't want to or whatever. But I talked to Seth about Clyde, like, 2 weeks ago or something like that, and it was all negative. Like Seth did not have a single nice thing to say about Clyde. So I was on pretty bad terms with Clyde because of some stuff that Seth had told me. It was fairly like personal about certain interactions that had been happening. Like I'll just say on a personal level with people that I don't want to name. And so I didn't like Clyde, and then I found out after I talked to Seth about this that a lot of the stuff that Seth told me about Clyde wasn't true, which is why Clyde and I are on good terms right now. But before, there was a point in time where I don't remember why he got brought up, but you know, I said something making fun of him, and Seth just went along with it, and the conversation kept going for like 30, 45 minutes. I think 6 went to sleep, but he was there for one of them.
That's another thing. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, Seth did Photoshop a fucking photo of Clyde hanging himself. Like, so no matter what, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, dude. There's none.
I actually think this happened.
You don't do that
times.
shit.
The 6 was there for one of the conversations where we were talking about Clyde, and he can attest to the fact that Seth wasn't, like, he was just like, yeah, I don't like him, you know, Clyde's weird, this and that. So, I don't know. I don't think he's being genuine right now with what he's saying about how he feels about Clyde.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why he would lie about it, though.
It's just
I don't know either. I mean...
Okay, I'm back.
All I know is this. You got Clyde over here that's saying, Seth is this fucking bad person. You got Seth over here saying, I'm this bad person. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck else does even needs to be uncovered? I mean, it's just, he basically just is admitting that Clyde is right.
Guys, we're gonna wrap things up. I mean,
There really isn't.
We're gonna wrap things up. We've heard everything we need to hear. I'm gonna read every single donation that came through, so you know the chat can get their voice on stream as well. We're gonna end with that. Before we go, I just need to hear from, I guess, Seth, like, what are you gonna do? Like, this is horrible. This is bad shit. Like, what is the plan here?
Well, I think it's just mainly just trying to. I think that I've already been on the path of trying to fix myself as it is, The main thing that kind of holds it back is my mood inconsistency, due to like my suicidal tendencies or whatever. So I feel like the next move for me is just just hardcore therapy to like be more mood consistent.
Seth,
I think I'm going to still make the Clyde video and talk about it because I do think I have a lot to say that needs to be constructed outside of just off the dome stream.
Seth, let me interrupt you for a second.
I've said everything. I apologized for certain things and disagreed with others, and I gave my piece.
Seth, the programmer, let me interrupt you for a second, all right? When we're talking about this horrible stuff that you're doing, right? I know you've been on YouTube for a long time, so you're going to understand this reference. When we're talking about this horrible stuff that you've been doing, your response is, I was in a dark place. Like, you know what I mean?
But
do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel like with most people, you could say that, but I've actually very consistently have told everyone, have shown those symptoms. I don't know if there's a fucking doctor or like psychiatrist that could like analyze it or something. My moodiness, my inconsistency, those have been very genuine things that have been very consistent. It's not just something I'm just bringing up. You know what I mean? It's not just out of nowhere. Right? It's something that has been a piece of my character. And I never said it publicly because, you know, I had a more edgy image, you know, like imagine telling like this community that you're a fucking orphan. Like you already saw they're talking to each other. Like if I tell this community you're an orphan, they're gonna make orphan jokes and stuff
address
like that.
The Clyde address the Clyde suicide tree image, please.
The tree image?
Yeah.
So that is how that was. I'm not trying to excuse it because at the time I'm trying to think of the time frame. That was about 2015 or 16. I think that's before Discord, so probably 16 or 15. It's like when I first met Clyde. I'm gonna be straight up honest. You know, my friend at the time, Chuck, he really hammered into Clyde about the suicide thing. I kind of played along with it a little bit because
didn't Seth say he didn't know about the suicide thing until is he getting caught in a lie again? Am I tripping on that?
I was better friends with Chuck than Clyde. But at a certain point, I did start defending Clyde from that because I started feeling bad about it. I don't remember who made the image. Chuck says I made it, but I don't think I had the tools to make it. So I don't know who actually made the image.
Bro, you know whether or not you made the image. You know.
No, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. Come on.
You don't remember if you made an image? Bro?
No, I don't know if I made a random fucking image like fucking 10 years ago. No, I don't fucking remember. Like, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not absurd to say. Like, I've made a lot of fucking things. Like, so me and Chuck, yeah, we did both pick into him about it. I leaned off of it, and that's how I became Clyde's friend. And why, you know, Chuck started getting kind of pushed away and Clyde started becoming more of the front man, because I had Clyde's back a bit more about it, and we started like identifying and bonding and talking about life. We had a lot in common. So yeah, that's my response. And I'm not saying it's good. I did apologize to Clyde about that already. So it being public, I mean, it's just more like a public apology than a personal one. But I can't apologize.
Seth, you can't be a big YouTuber. You can't be, you know, an inspiration to others. You can't have a fan base when you're this fucking evil, bro. This stuff is fucking bad, bro. I know a lot of bad YouTubers that do a lot of bad stuff, bro. Your shit is like on the nose. Like, it's on the nose horrible. You know what I mean? It's not like some sneaky sly shit or, you know, maybe someone's being, dude, it's like on the nose fucking awful.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck and be real. Because I smell a little bit of bullshit on that. There's many content creators and celebrities that are also piece of shit people, yet they still make a living with their YouTube content or you name it, social media, the whole fucking 9 yards. I don't want to hear that shit. He will be just fine. He will be just fine.
And this is also something I'm confused about. So, like, Seth, you try to say, like, your content, your image is like talking shit to people and being an asshole, right? But if you go to your YouTube channel and look at your content, it's like anime shit.
Because
like
I
anime analysis.
I deleted most of my videos.
Okay, but I understand. But the point I'm making is the content that you're giving to people, the image that you're presenting, is not, yo, I'm Seth, this horrible asshole.
Yes.
I'm this horrible asshole guy right now that's doing all this shit. I do anime.
Yeah, I'm changing my image. That's what I mean. I've been changing it over time. That's what I mean. Like,
Okay, I just want to confirm that the image
I've been working on it. Like I'm actually genuinely been working on it. I didn't want debunks on my thing or me shit talking people on stream. I got carried away a lot and very immature responses. But
I'm gonna wrap
I've
it.
been trying. Like I even like made yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Charlie, final word. Go ahead.
Yeah, so for the whole duration, Clyde was paid around $35,000 for 4 years. So that's 4 years and that's $35,000. That's pretty criminal pay. Of course, Clyde never complained about it, even though that it was bad pay. And the fact is, most of Seth's content, he doesn't even make his own content, which is a surprise to many. It's in the video, but not many people have watched the video for some reason. But yeah, Seth doesn't even classify as a YouTuber anymore. Most of his content was made by Clyde. Him apologizing and saying sincere stuff about Clyde, it's all fake. It's very save my skin, whatever I can. You've heard it in this call, how many times he's backtracked and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that, again, he abuses women, more than one, underage, of age, even some guys, you know.
Oh, it's clear. It's crystal clear.
But Clyde didn't make that video for views or exposure. Clyde made that video under the impression that he was going to lose, but at least he could tell the truth. He made that video so people could be wary of Seth,
right?
Not to get views or clout or to paint him in a negative light.
Wait.
Oh wait, before you pack on me, pack God. He made it because he made that video, and I was a part of that video making because I used to sit in hours and hours of Clyde thinking about how meticulous we got to be because Seth is very ratty. You know, you've seen it yourself. He'll use anything to deflect. You know, I don't harass Seth. I've been told to be very quiet about the whole situation. I've held my tongue for years.
He's just repeating himself right now.
You know, the video making took around 2 months. We've got more if he does. Instigates. He might script the video here and there, but lately, and for most of his shit and his biggest fucking videos, they were made by others. Noodles has even made content for Seth. And the fact that Seth threw him under the bus because he was defending his friend and was trying to made fun of his childhood to Omar. It's all in the video. Trust me.
Thank you, Charlie.
Watch the videos. And as for Naruto vs. Ichigo, that shit's a scam. It made more than 10 grand, and he's a fucking idiot to suggest otherwise. The reason he's like, I'm trying to refund everyone else because he got caught. If Clyde never made that video, he would have kept doing the same shit.
Thank you, Charlie.
Hurting people, and this has been a long time.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, and Noodles, final thought?
Well, sorry for crying. Didn't mean to get that emotional.
No, we're glad you did.
That way, but I will say this. Yeah, and that's all raw. That's all genuine. Everything I said. I will say this. I didn't lie this entire stream. There was that part where the people were bringing up the N-words.
I didn't lie this entire stream. Oh my fucking... I'm done. I can't. Fucking Noodles also needs help, dude. Let's be real. Noodles. I'm not even watching this either. Like we've gotten it all, bro. We've gotten it all at this point. Like I'm gonna watch the Critical Moist. I'm curious to see what he has to say. But we've seen it all at this point. You know what I mean? So final thoughts overall. We have been recording for about 10 hours. It's about to be hitting the 11-hour mark. You know, it was crazy. Really, really crazy. Really sad. Really, you know, just really, really sad. Obviously, there was some entertainment value in it throughout. But it was just, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, like I said, when it comes to the internet, social media, content creators, you name it, you gotta be careful what you do, what you say. You know, everybody's always watching. And that's just how the world works, you know? I don't really know what else to tell you, so. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, so. We'll kind of just conclude there. We'll let it be. And you guys let me know what you think. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be making this whole recording into like millions of parts, you know, an hour long for each or 2 hours long for each. I don't know. Or if I'm just going to post all this in one go. But holy shit. This was definitely a process, and I don't know if I would even have the patience to go through and edit everything. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would either have to just do an hour over and over and over and over and just edit that way, because I just don't have the patience to go through 11 hours worth of recording and talking to just finding or whatever. Like, you know, it's not that serious to me. You know, so. I was mainly just doing it to add more transparency for overall and to see, and because I was curious to name it and how crazy this all is and how it affects and connects to so many people as well, you know. So the only negatives I'll say, there was a lot of weird things that I eventually said, a lot of hypocrites, a lot of immaturity, a lot of you know, even from the guy who was interviewing and the other guy, Pat God or whatever, they did a lot of weird sus things at certain points too, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. So we'll conclude this video. Leave a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe if you want to, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.